Hey Leo, happy December to you guys. Hope you are doing super well. Let's go ahead and get you guys a Taroscope for December 2022. Yeah, I'm excited to do your reading. So we'll get you guys an overall energy for the month of December. This is the Elemental Oracle. We'll do a Celtic Cross from the Linestrider Tarot and I clarify with Biddy Tarot's Everyday Tarot. All right, Leo, drumroll please for your overall energy of the month. Magnetism. Gorgeous. Okay, so I was actually going to say before I started this reading that I was feeling you guys pulling me to do this reading. And I don't always get messages like that or feelings like that from certain signs, but it was like, Leo, Leo, Leo. And I was like, yeah, but I really want to do this other thing. And Leo was like, you guys have been like, Leo, 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 it's time. It's our time. And I'm like, I guess it's time to do Leo's reading. I can't describe it. It's just like I had this pull. You guys were like pulling me to do this. And so this, lands perfectly. December, you will either you're attracting something big, Leo, and you're doing it on purpose. So, and they say like whatever you're dreaming is dreaming you. That's the sense that I'm getting here. Like you are going to be coming into contact with your dreams this month, Leo. Like look at you go. Here you are, the place to dream, in the perfect body to dream, a child, like an open mind, still unsure of like what adults call reality and what's like imagination, open to and present for any and all creation. And so what are you bringing into your existence? What are you manifesting? But what are you really drawing to you? Leo, I'm excited to see, because it's different than manifestation, right? Manifestation is really deciding what we want to feel, what we want to experience, what we want to have, and having a very clear vision of that potentially, or a very clear feeling of that, a very clear desire, and bringing it into our experience. Magnetism is like, what are you drawing to you? You are a magnet. I can feel it. I can just feel it. So let's see what comes up. And we'll see how that kind of fits in. Okay, central energy for you guys, Leo, for the month of December is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Knight of Swords is someone who is fast thinking, who can be cutting. When we see it in reverse, this needs to be something that you're doing for yourself. So this needs to be like education of the mind, reading, being inspired. Okay, this is making more sense now. But it can also be settling the mind. Usually when I see the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's settling the mind. It's settling external messages. It's saying, I need to settle into myself right now. I need to especially make sure that I'm not cutting out anything that could be really important for me, or that I'm not cutting up other people. Because the Knight of Swords in reverse can be a very ugly character. He can be that person that's saying like, like bitching everyone out, or he doesn't have a hold on his thoughts and then the way the thoughts come out of his mouth and his words and his actions. So seeing the Knight of Swords in reverse really says that December might be a practice for you of that pause, bringing in that sacred pause between action and reaction. So like, you're wanting to do something or wanting to say something, but pausing and really focusing on controlling your actions this month, which sounds heavy-handed, but it's not. It's like, what are you really bringing towards you this month? What are you being so conscious of magnetizing? And to do that, you have to be in a place where you're bringing towards you, not lashing out, right? Let's see if the reading will go on and it'll make more sense. I'm feeling it strongly, but I'm not sure that I'm articulating it very well. Okay, well, this is exactly what I've been talking about. So crossing you is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is one of my favorite characters in the tarot. She is, at her best, she is absolutely poised and can articulate her thoughts, her wants, her beliefs. She can communicate from a place of holding the edges of those swords close to her heart. She speaks from the heart. She marries head and heart. She marries a logical vision with the the emotion to get you there and to actually carry it out. So this is actually really beautiful, Leo. This says you are maturing this month from, and maybe you're already there, but this could be potentially a situation, or you just really up leveling in the way that you're communicating, the way that you're speaking yourself into the world, and then therefore who you're attracting in the world. This is really beautiful. So this could absolutely be you doing this yourself. Maybe you're reading books this month. It's going to be a really good month for you guys to like learn, to be like watching shows that help you articulate things, like reading books on whatever, right? Expanding your mind, expanding your vocabulary, your language. So this could absolutely be you doing this yourself, but it could also be a person in your life helping you to hone your art of negotiation or hone the art of communication, that kind of a thing, right? A mentor, a person in your life, a lover, a partner, a therapist, a family member, whatever, a good friend could be an influence on you that helps you calm whatever fight might be going on that isn't serving you. I'll leave it at that. Okay, what's going on in the foundation for you, Leo, that you're kind of building the rest of the month on? What's in your subconscious here? The Six of Swords. Okay, so very mental month for you guys already, and in reverse. So something here that you're not leaving behind. This could be you really hung up on something. This could be you ruminating a lot on an experience that you've had, ways that you haven't been good enough, or things like that. Maybe there was... the Hermit just popped up. So really going inside to find your own truth about something. This could be you like really wanting to leave a situation, but not for some reason. There's still something that you need to learn from like a relationship or a job, or the King of Pentacles in reverse. So something maybe heavy-handed here in the foundation. Like, is there a place in your life where you feel oppressed? Is there someone in your life that's like keeping you in a relationship, or you feel like you really want to get out of your job, but your boss is like, you can never leave. Oh yeah, of course you want to be the CEO of the company. You're my best person. You could do that, but I'm never letting you get out of the apprenticeship because I won't ever want to see my best person leave, right? Like that's the vibe here. It's like, maybe you want to leave, but you can't because there's some kind of an oppressive character. This could also be yourself. This could be golden handcuffs too, right? The King of Pentacles is like, well, yeah, but what would you do about your 401k or like whatever it is? So that's going on in the subconscious. Maybe feeling like you want to be farther ahead, but circumstances or the way that you're thinking about circumstances not kind of letting you fly. What are you consciously moving towards or consciously manifesting? Yeah, you're consciously excited to get out of a stalemate this month, Leo. So there's something that you haven't been able to resolve. There's a way that you've been feeling really blocked and you're like, no more. I'm gonna bust out of this some way. When we see the Two of Swords, it's really time to listen to your intuition. It's not a time to think or say things rashly. It's not a time to lash out or say things like off the cuff. So you are really deciding you've gone inside. This is you very clearly having taken a moment and decided to really listen to your heart here and moving forward on something. And you're conscious about not doing it from a place of obligation. So this is a specific message because that's not always the way I interpret the Six of Cups, but that's very clear. It's like the Six of Cups can be about nostalgia. It can be about childhood. It's about a way we connect from a very sweet place. And this is saying that you're consciously making a decision to move forward and you're not going to feel obligated out of emotional obligation or stickiness this month. I hope that lands for someone because it's more specific than I tend to be in readings, but that's very clear. You are very clearly this month going to move forward into magnetizing whatever it is that you want, and it's not going to be someone else's vision, and it's not going to be tied to a past version of who you are. What was in the recent past for you, Libra? Eight of Cups in the reverse. So again, a card about not leaving. And I just did, whose reading did I just do? That also had the Eight of Cups in reverse in it. So if you've seen the Eight of Cups in reverse in another reading, know that this is a really important message for you. So this is a card in the past. So the Eight of Cups in the recent past with the Seven of Wands here, this is such a cool message. It's really specific, but it's like, there was something that you stayed for and defended in the recent past. It could have been a relationship. This could be you staying in a relationship too long, right? Potentially. You know, we've all been there where you're just like, oh, I know I need to, and it's not going to work out. And we don't have the same vision or goals for the future, but like, I love them, or the sex is great, or they pay from it, like whatever it is, right? And you just stay for a while, and you've been defensive about it. Something in the past, you've been really defensive about not leaving, or, you know, I should have graduated 2 years ago, but I didn't know what to do when I got out of school. So I decided to go to a grad program, and I'm defending my choice for being here, even though it's not really what I want. Something in the past, you're defending yourself in a situation where you kind of knew better, is what this is feeling like. And gosh, this month, Leo, you are stepping into some major clarity around who you are. And it's really beautiful. Where are you going? What's coming for you in the future? The Two of Cups, there's the breakup. Shit. Okay, and don't worry, I'm not portending breakup for you. If you have been looking for like a sign or signal, if you have been in a relationship for too long, you know, count this as your sign, sure. But if you are in a relationship and you want to stay in a relationship, even if you guys have been having like a rocky time, don't think that you're going to break up here in the future. The Two of Cups in reverse can talk about it can talk about two things. Potentially separating from a partnership or something that was the perfect thing for you at the perfect time, and you're just outgrowing that. And that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. We outgrow things all the time, so we can bring in what's new for us, and what we're growing into. But the Two of Cups in reverse can also say, I'm really choosing to connect to myself. I'm choosing to go inside and not look externally for what makes me happy or for a perfect connection on the outside. I'm choosing to be very internal and decide that I'm finding my love and connection inside. And that's also a little bit of like this Two of Swords and Six of Cups up here is talking about too. It's like, I'm not gonna be bound to, you're not afraid anymore, Libra. You're coming into a time in the future where you're staring down your fears. It's exactly what this is saying too. It's like the same message. You are choosing to step into the choice that you want, the person that you want to be, and you're doing it from a place of loving kindness, and you're not letting your fear or emotional slavery hold you to anything that you don't want anymore. Whether that's internal, whether that's like an internal struggle that you've been with yourself, like, oh, well, I should be a doctor, but I really just want to like read tarot on YouTube, like whatever it is. Or if it's more like, gosh, I really love this person, but I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, stepping out of it. Whatever it is for you, I would never tell you on here that you absolutely should do any one thing. It's really how the message lands for you. So it could go a few different ways, but ultimately you will be pulling towards you people, places, things this month. You're just attracting magic and the next level of who you're becoming, and you're doing it with so much. It's really beautiful. It's like so much clarity, so much love, so much integrity. That's the word I'm looking for. A lot of integrity, Leo. And you are efforting to do that. You're really efforting to make that happen. And you know, if you identify with a lot of Leo energy, that's the core of Leo, is like leading from the heart, like being a king from a true place of head and heart, of mastery over the beast, and the beast being in service to like the inner wild inspiration, being in service to the person. So that's what I'm feeling is happening for you guys. No big deal. Okay, how are you feeling about it this month, Leo? The Three of Pentacles. You're ready to work for it. This has been in process for you guys. You have been chipping away at things. You've been building the nest a little bit. You've been talking to some other people about it. You've been in collaboration. You're ready to like keep it going. And you're ready to see this project through. It's like, okay, I've already started something a little bit here. Three of Pentacles is like, there's already been a little bit of a start in a physical way towards an end. And you're ready for your happiness. Look at you go. So you're ready to build something here. You're like, I'm ready to build something towards my ultimate happiness, and ultimate happiness in relationship, in the home. That's what the Four of Wands is. Celebration and community and family and life and relationship and partnership. Who's around you? People, places, things this month that might be helping, hindering you this month, Leo. Okay, so Justice in reverse says there could be some things that come to light that don't feel good to you. I'm just going to say it like it is. Justice in reverse says there might be things that play out that don't feel just to you, that don't feel right or fair to you, or that you might like be needing to correct now if it wasn't dealt with appropriately at the right time. And since Justice is one of the only major arcana cards on the board, yes, I think it's important, Libra, that you really acknowledge how important this is. So Justice in reverse says, you know what? It's time for you to really like pay back some debts in a really beautiful way. Ace of Cups in reverse. So this could just be you really needing to tend to filling your own cup, but helping others fill theirs if that's asked of you this month. So, okay, I'm going to keep the metaphor of the relationship going, but by no means let me tell you to break up with your partner. But if you are going through some kind of a breakup and what is this feeling like? It's like there just might be things that don't feel fair. Like they want to take the fridge that you bought and you're like, yeah, but I paid $1,000 for that. There might be some really big benefit you get this month, Leo, in giving them the fridge, right? It's not fair, but in extending some compassion, and not even compassion, and extending some like extra, my words are failing me tonight. I must be just late. In extending some extra to them, you're going to get more of it back later. Or if this is about work, let's step out of the relationship, for example, for a second. Someone else might get promoted, right? And you might feel really shitty about it. Like you've worked really, really hard for that promotion, or you were in line for something, or you got promised something. You might get extra benefit from being magnanimous, being generous about that, and really congratulating and supporting that decision, that kind of a thing. Okay, what are you hoping, wishing, fearing for this month? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Who just got this in the same position? Who cares? My only thing is like if you see this in the same position, know that it's in another reading. It's an important message for you. You're really hoping to get a lot of clarity this month, Leo. Look at you go. You are working so hard for it. You're working really hard to be like the best person you possibly know how to be. And you're like, someone please help a girl out. Like, can I get a inspired thought? Can someone just tell me what to do next? What should I say here? What should I do here? And you know what, Leo, when you are in I can't plan this. I just can't. Like the Queen of Swords. I was going to say, if you ask for help, if you ask for divine support, you will be guided to say the exact right thing at the right time. You'll be asked to do the right thing at the right time. There's a lot of sword energy on the board too. So if you're like having to step into writing things, if you're like a writer, or if you're doing contracts this month, know that there's going to be like a right way to do it, and you're going to be inspired and led to the right time, the right words, etc. this month. Okay, culminating. What is the month culminating in for you? Libra, Seven of Swords. So this is a lot of swords on the board. This is you ending the month, walking away from something that could be a steaming pile of shit. Let's just say it like it is, reading the card. Leo, I'm not saying that you're going to have a steaming pile of shit, but if you are and you're walking away from it, consider this like your confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's a few different things here. Seven of Swords says, you're taking your toys and you're going home, right? The traditional interpretation of the Seven of Swords is that it's sneaky and that you should watch out for people who are trying to sabotage you, or who are talking behind your back, or who are going to take your things, or who aren't telling the truth. So with this many swords on the board, and especially with this Justice card in reverse here that we just talked about, I'm going to say that message because, you know, if you want to be careful this month about that, if that helps you bring in the right people to your life, then I want you to have that message. But I don't like to scare people with the Seven of Swords. Like tarot to me needs to be about empowerment. And Seven of Swords says, I usually read as like, don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't think thoughts this month that are going to hurt yourself or come back on you in a way that keeps you down. Like the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is either external or internal. External this month culminates with saying, hey, be aware that there could be people around you that don't want to see you happy. Ugh, I hate saying messages like that. It's coming across like, don't let the man get you down. Don't let the man get you down. And also don't be a dick by standing up for yourself, right? That's very clear in all of the Swords energy. The internal message says, be very kind to yourself. Don't take yourself down, and don't make yourself feel less than who you are. Build yourself up, stoke that inner fire. And I'm extremely fascinated by your reading, Leo. It's kind of unlike lots that I've done recently. So if you want to leave me any comments about what this means to you, you might have way more of an idea than I do, but I hope it was helpful regardless. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you in the next one.